Hi guys, welcome to Partage. I'm here today with Helena Padilla. Thank you
Hi.
for joining us.
No,
I'm really
thank you
happy.
for having me.
I heard it's your first time in a commercial kitchen.
Yes.
So, are you happy, excited, afraid?
I'm happy and I hope you are patient with me.
Will do. So you had a special request, making pasta. So I picked a famous dish. So lobster, leek, truffle, and ravioli.
Okay.
We're gonna do a ravioli based with stuffed with leek and lobster, and we're gonna save the head, the body of the lobster to make a sauce, which is called a bisque, that gives flavor. And we're gonna learn how to make a form out of the top of the leek, because we keep everything in the kitchen, right?
Okay, I'm excited.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm
Let's start.
excited. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, Elena, we're gonna start doing the dough for the ravioli.
Okay.
We use a prime quality of flour, 00. This one comes from Italy. I use sometimes French, but if you can try to find the thinnest type of flour at the market, that's the best for ravioli. You can as well use semolina, which is a smaller version of, it has more grainy texture.
Okay.
And we have fresh eggs, so whole eggs, and this is the yolk. We need more yolk to do a pasta dough than the whole egg. So we're gonna start with a kilogram of flour, 10 grams of salt. We're gonna have 200 grams of yolk, which is 10. The quantity is 10 yolk.
Okay.
And we're gonna have 2 whole egg. Okay, so I let you weigh you 2 kilograms of flour in there, then
Okay.
10 grams of salt. And we're gonna do 2 different dough today. We're gonna do a regular one with olive oil and one with squidding for the look and the taste of the fishy flavor. So that's gonna be the cover of the ravioli. Looks black, and with the form with the leek, green and black, is gonna look amazing. I'll let you start with a kilogram of flour. You can use the...
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to make a mess.
Cool. And then we're gonna have... You can weigh 200 grams here.
Okay.
You can just pour it like this. Okay. Okay, so now we have the flour and the salt in the blender. We're gonna put it on a low speed,
Wait.
and we're gonna gently...
How does this one work? Wait, mine is different.
Is it working? Yeah. So now we have the flour and
Okay.
the salt in there, and we're gonna pour little by little the yolk.
Like in...
And you can increase a little bit the speed. So we'll be a little back. Yeah, like this. If you set up the high speed right away, the flour will blow away. So that's why we start low,
Okay,
and
yeah.
then we go. And when it starts trembling, you're gonna have the 2 whole egg. And we're gonna see from there if it's needed more. We can add one more just in case it needs more.
Okay,
But,
so should I...
Yeah, I invite you to put 2 eggs, so
Oh,
they're gonna
God.
drop one by one. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
one.
one.
Then...
If you don't whip and
No.
the
Okay.
Ooh, almost there. You're stuck now. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Good.
And I'm gonna do mine with squidding,
Okay.
and you're gonna do yours with olive oil. So once it's at the point you see that is doing one consistency, one dough actually, we're gonna add the olive oil at the end. If it's not doing anything, that's meaning it's missing an egg. Mine is still scrambling too.
Okay. So We're on the same page.
So we're gonna add just one egg, and you see it's gonna turn really quick to a dough.
Yeah.
Okay, just
I think
one
I
more.
need one.
So a kilogram of flour, 10 grams of salt, 200 grams of yolk, which is 10 yolk, and we're gonna add one by one eggs till we have the consistency of a dough that we want.
Still don't know how to do it. Oops, I did it too fast.
Okay.
Should I put another one?
Yes.
Okay.
See, mine starts to scramble,
Oh yeah.
so it's coming all together. You little fast, so you can go. Now it's gonna do something.
Is that speed okay?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
So now what we're gonna do, stop it. Okay. So you can see it's still scrambling. We're gonna go one more, two more eggs
Okay.
before adding the. So with the pasta dough, I've learned it from an Italian friend that you don't want to work too much the dough because it becomes elastic. But even though we're gonna let it rest on the walking on the fridge, we still want not overwork the dough. So you still want this crumbly and let it rest on the fridge. Overnight is the best. If you don't need it
Okay.
a little faster. That would be perfect.
Okay.
It's important to add them little by little to see exactly the consistency you want. So
Oh, yeah, finally.
now it's going together. So what we're gonna do with yours, we're gonna pour the olive oil. It's about like a centiliter, just to make it shine and put it all together. And now you're good. So you don't want to work too much on the dough. So you're gonna remove it, and what you're gonna do is work on it on here. And do like little package that gonna rest on the walking. So an hour is needed, minimum an hour to make the dough not elastic. Overnight is the best if you can do it the day before your meal. So start working it a little bit like this. And you see it's beautiful that you can see that it's still scrambling. That's what you want. And
Okay.
staying in the fridge is gonna rest and combine all together, and it's not gonna be elastic. And for mine, I'm gonna add some squid ink to make it a really dark color. It's gonna be beautiful in the dish, but as well it gives this fishy flavor. So for 1 kilogram of flour, I put around 50 grams of squid ink.
Okay. So how long do I have to do this for?
That's okay.
Okay.
So now we're gonna do some package
Okay.
and reserve it in the fridge. And I have some from yesterday to use now.
Perfect. So 1 kilo is enough for how many plates?
1 kilogram will give you around, we're gonna do ravioli that size, so around 50 ravioli.
Okay. Okay, that's a lot.
10 guests, five ravioli guests. That's.
I just can't imagine doing this without a mixer.
They used to do it by hand, right?
Yeah.
So now we're gonna divide some little packet and we're gonna let it rest on the fridge.
Okay.
So here is your knife. The best when you think about the size of the blade, I mean the pasta maker will be that large. So you want to do a little package around this size and try to shape it already square. It's going to save you some time. Yeah, we're going to do it like this.
Like that?
Perfect.
Fine?
Yeah, it
Okay.
looks amazing. You see, it's not too dense. It's still like nice texture, and by the fact we're gonna let it rest, it's gonna be even more easy to work on it. So we're gonna do some little package like this,
Yeah.
and keep it on the fridge.
Okay.
That you can. Okay, Helena, if you're looking for fresh seafood, I use Santa Monica. They are my supplier for a while now. Amazing job, always fresh. I call them and they gave me the best products. So this is the little babies we're gonna learn how to cook today. They are around 2.5 pounds each.
Okay.
Beautiful. So for lobster, if you're doing it at home and you're purchasing them on the market, you want to make sure they are really alive.
Okay.
If they are not, they are like fatigued, like they are really known. Don't take them because you want something like full of energy. And they come out of the freezer. They come out of the fridge. So they are still known a little bit, but you can see they are well shaped. So we're gonna learn how to properly kill a lobster.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't enjoy to do that. It's just part of our life, chef life, and we have to do it to please our guests, unless you are vegan, but I'm not a vegan restaurant. So I rather kill it myself and know how to do it than butcher them and make them suffer. So we're gonna first separate the tail and the claw out of the body. The body will be here to do the sauce.
Okay.
The tail and the claws get different temperature cooking. So we're gonna separate them to have the perfect temp. I'm gonna explain that during the process. But right now we need to kill them and fast.
Okay.
And they still gonna move. That's normal. That's the nerve. But once we're gonna do the next move, they're gonna die fast. Believe me. So it's important to go here and crush them all the way to cut the nerve and kill them instantly.
Okay.
So you ready?
Wait, should I turn it this way?
Yeah, you can turn it. So you're gonna plant your knife here and don't hesitate. That's if you
There?
hesitate, that's where they're suffering. So you're gonna go and crush them all the way. And
Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
He's dead now. Let's go. Crush him. Yeah. That's it. Now it's only the nerves. Believe me, guys.
Okay.
He's dead. So we're gonna separate them. I invite you to put some gloves. Sorry, I had to make you do that job. It's important to know what a chef goes through during a day.
Yes. I agree.
So now we're gonna twist here. We're gonna twist the leg and you try to get all the meats.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, that's okay. And you go on this one, so twist.
Like to the inside?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Okay, so put it here.
Yep.
Okay.
And now we're gonna twist the tail inside like this and try to get the meats out.
Like that.
Yeah. So what's the nerve gonna do? They're gonna retract the tail. That's normal. It's the nerve. They are dead. So now we have the lobster breaking down. We're gonna take the tail. They're gonna move. That's why because when you cook it, if you don't put anything to get them straight, I use the spoon. It's easy to have at home. So you're gonna go against the bones like this.
Ah! Oh my god. I didn't expect that.
And you have to go through the end. And yeah. So that's gonna help to keep the tail straight.
Okay.
And now we're gonna go on the other side and remove the digestive stomach, like where the food is.
Yes.
So you're gonna just twist one side and put it up slowly, and you should have the tube coming. It's not coming at first like it did. It's probably because it's not full of. You can still have it on the other side when you break it on the other side. See? That's the tube.
So you twist inside?
Yeah, did you break it?
Yeah.
So that's too late. So now you.
That's top.
So this is the green part here is the coral. You can save it to give more color to
Okay.
a sauce. And you see this is the tube here. So if you broke it to the other side, you can still put it on this side. But it's okay, it's not anymore. Okay, we're gonna have boiling water. We're gonna give some flavor to the water. It's called a courbouillon. We're gonna cook the flesh, the meat, the claws, and the tail. So that's like a lemongrass. You can give a flavor of lemongrass. I put some lemon. If you have some fennel, that's really good to use in a broth. I just put a little bit of fennel. And so pretty much like what you do a soup, veggie soup at home, that's a courbouillon, right? So we're gonna give some flavor to the water, bring it to boil, and we're gonna cook the tail and the claws. And we need as well to do a sauce which is called a bisque. So we're gonna open the body. So you're gonna grab the upper body here and rip apart the lower body. So it's gonna be in two pieces.
So this, I think I'm destroyed it.
That's okay.
Ugh.
We're gonna smash it anyway, so yeah, like this. This is the gill. It gives a bitterness to the dish. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna remove it a little bit. This part, the gill.
Okay.
Yeah, so you want to remove
Okay.
this part. Then we're gonna cut the antenna, the little stick they have on the head,
Yep.
and break down the whole body in little pieces to give more flavor to the sauce. That's what you want. So I let you crush it.
this half?
Yeah, just you have to go hard, kind of.
Why is it so hard? I'm not that weak.
No, the lobster is pretty tough.
Yeah, I can crush it. Sliding.
Can I help you?
Please.
Okay.
Please.
Because I have more weight on my body. So, Helena, what way are you fighting? Because you're a fighter and a foodie lover. But
Yes. So
you're fighting 125, 115?
I actually went down to 110.
110? I didn't know
Yes.
it exists 110. Okay.
Muay Thai is 110.
Okay, it's different.
Yes.
So how many fights do you have, Helena?
I have 9 fights, 9 Muay Thai fights and 1 MMA. And
How different is the Muay Thai and the MMA?
oh, it's so different. Like honestly, MMA is like way harder. I mean, it's more stuff to do like jiu-jitsu, wrestling, striking, and I just don't know how they train like all the time and have jobs. So my respect to that. So and I actually didn't enjoy my MMA fight.
So you master at Muay Thai.
Yes, Muay Thai.
The MMA is where like you have to train a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And for someone like me, I started just judo and back in France, and then I switched for MMA. So I kind of learned MMA from the scratch, so it was easier for me to fight as
Yeah.
a MMA. But for you, when you go to the cage and you're a Muay Thai master, do you feel like the fight will be standing up and you're kind of surprised when someone tried to take you down? Or?
Yeah, so that's where I want the fight to be, right? Like standing up, and when they're like trying to take me down, I struggle. Like in my head, I was like, oh God.
So
I did
no more
jiu-jitsu
no
for 2
no more
years.
MMA.
No more MMA.
So you're
Like
gonna
I've been wanting to go back because I have a lot of friends that do MMA, but I just love Muay Thai so much.
Cool. So right now we have everything ready. The water is boiling, the court bouillon. What we're gonna do is to start with the cloves. The big one will be cooked 8 minutes. That's what I like to do. And the average one will be 7 minutes. So we're gonna drop this one for 1 minute,
Okay.
and after we're gonna add those one for 7, and the tail needs 4 minutes. They have a pretty good size, so 4 minutes. That's why we twisting and ripping off the lobster, because they have different temperature, time of cooking. So,
Okay.
So I let you drop those one,
Okay.
and we're gonna go for 3 minutes. And when it's gonna ring, we're gonna add the tail like that. Everything is ready at the same time. Okay. Now we're gonna start the bisque. So we need the body. We need some spices. So I use star anise, pepper, juniper, cloves, and a little laurier bay leaves.
Okay.
We need some white wine, a little mirepoix, so carrot, onion, and celery, and tomato paste. As well, some cognac or brandy. We're gonna use the NSC to flambe, okay? So we're gonna bring a high temperature to the pot. Add some olive oil, sear this, and add the garnish little by little, flambe cognac and deglaze white wine.
Okay.
So in 2 minutes, you can drop the tail inside there. Now we bring the olive oil to high temp. You can drop all the bodies inside and seal it. Or
Yeah, can I pick this up?
yes, it's gonna be easier. I'm gonna lift it for you
Yeah. Oh,
and you
there
drop
go.
it.
Cool.
Now you can stir it.
Oh wait.
Timer is ringing, guys. So now we're gonna drop the tail, and we're gonna add 4 more minutes to the timer. So you want to bring a nice color to have the suc all the taste attached to the bottom. That's the principle of the deglaze with white wine or flambé. It's removing everything is attached to the bottom and it gives a nice flavor. So don't be afraid to have a nice sear, and don't burn it. You don't wanna burn it. You want a nice color. So you can see it's starting to attach on the bottom.
Yeah.
So now what we're gonna do is to add the mirepoix.
Just like
Yeah, you can sear it again. Then we're gonna have all the spices.
How do I know it's not burning?
So when you use the spatula, you can actually kind of removing the bottom to avoid it's not attaching. And next step is the tomato paste. But once you drop the tomato paste inside, it's gonna burn really fast. So once you done it, you wanna actually flambe and deglaze and add the water right away. Because if you don't, it's gonna burn.
Okay.
So now I let you take the paste. It's like a big spoon for 2 lobsters. And same thing, you're searing. Okay, now we have a nice color. You can see everything is homogeneous, everything is only one. So we're gonna flambe. Have you done it before?
No.
Okay, so you need a flame if you're using induction. If you're on the stove, you can just using the flame from the stove. But what we're gonna do is make sure the flame is on already. You're gonna drop, actually you're gonna do it.
Okay.
So drop it a little bit, like 3 full spoon. Yeah, that's fine. Let it warm up a little bit, and then you're gonna flambe. So that's gonna release all the flavor from the meat inside and all the spices we add on that give a plus flavor. You wanna let the alcohol evaporate before pouring the white wine, because you don't wanna add liquor on a liquor. Timer went out. The claws and the tail are ready.
Okay.
So we're gonna remove them.
It looks so pretty. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Oop.
So little recap: the big claws 8 minutes, the medium one 7, and the tail 4. Now it's ready. We're gonna let it cooling down, but not all the way, because you wanna be able to remove the cartilage inside the claw. So if you wait too much, when it's cold, it's like sticking together, and the meat is attaching, and then you're breaking down. So we're gonna actually now you can see everything is amazing. Look, it smells good, right?
Yeah, it smells so good.
So that's a lobster bisque. Using every part of the lobster, you can pour the white wine. So just to deglaze. See, and you can see how he's removing all the.
Yeah. Oh, it smells so good.
Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Now we're gonna let evaporate the alcohol again, and we're gonna add some water to the level and let it cook for 45 minutes.
Okay.
Lobster hurts, and you can see when we're gonna break the tail. So I use double gloves.
Okay.
I double it up, and it's kind of easier when you want to remove one. You just have to remove one and don't wash your hand, and you can put another one on if you need.
Okay, let's do that.
What we're gonna do is first remove the elastic. So first you wanna clip, pull it. This is the cartilage. So that's the reason we do it when it's hot, is to get those two cartilage.
Oh, okay.
If you don't, it's okay, but when you're gonna eat it, you're gonna have the cartilage in the meat. And then separate the elbow to the close. I let you do that.
Okay.
So one side only through you. Yeah, and now you kind of put it.
Yay!
Amazing, you got it. And then you separate, snap them into on the other side, like if you have a elbow lock, armbar. Yeah,
There you go. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
cool. And you can do the other one.
One side.
So we are learning jiu-jitsu today too, armbar.
Yeah, I'm going back to those days. It's been a while.
Twist him. Yeah,
There you go.
perfect. For the tail, you just wanna kind of smash it all the way.
Mm-hmm.
See, I broke all the bones in the middle, and then just opening in two, and everything is coming together.
Oh, wow. Okay, so. take the
See, the
spoon.
fact we use the spoon to keep it straight, now is fully straight. So
Yeah.
it's gonna help to when we wanna color it with butter later. So you wanna smash it
Oh, like this.
like this and put your weight on it.
Okay.
Perfect. And now you can open it.
That's what I didn't want.
It got you.
Um,
Perfect. And then you can go around like this
oh,
and just
okay. Oh, that was easy. There.
amazing.
Cute.
So just before, now we have all the flavor coming out. See that? So now we want to put some water from the cooking.
Okay. Okay, that tell me how much.
You want to just cover the bodies.
Okay.
That's it. It's going to be enough. And now we're going to go for 45 minutes
Okay.
simming. And during this time, so what you want to do is to break the bones, okay?
Okay.
You want to first with the back of the knife, like that. If you miss your shot, you're not gonna cut it. So now you can see it's going all together.
Huh.
It's easy, right? And this one, I think we let the. So if by mistake when we twist it and the cartilage stay inside, the fact is still hot, you can still grab it here. So you have two bones. See? And you put.
Oh, oh yeah, this was big.
So I let you break them down.
Okay. It's here, right? Perfect. Yay.
Cool.
Okay. So, 2 more to go.
So Helena, obviously you're Mexican.
Yes.
So you come from Mexico City.
Mexico City, born and raised.
How long ago did you move to the States?
It's gonna be 6 years in February.
You want to break? Yeah, perfect. 6 years already.
Yes. Been
And born in Mexico, did you speak the language when you moved here, or you learned here?
You know, when you go to school, yes,
You
please.
can just push it here.
Oh, that was, yeah. Like almost every school tried to teach you English, you know.
Okay.
But honestly, it was terrible. I was so bad in class because I just didn't
When you
understand.
said that was terrible, you smashed the clothes way harder. Did you see that? I can tell it was
It was
terrible.
Like, yes. Oh man, took me back to when I was going to class. Yeah, just there you go.
Awesome.
Perfect.
You got it.
Yeah, but yeah, when I moved here, it's when I started like speaking more.
Okay.
Not perfect, but
So did you have friends, family in US before moving, or you just moved like I did without knowing where you're going? And I've done it 10 years ago, but
I
yeah.
actually came here to be a nanny like 8 years ago.
Okay.
It was just random, and I fell in love with the city. And I went to college for entertainment business, so this was gonna be the city to work on that. And
You moved to Vegas immediately, or
8 years ago, I just came here for a short period to be a nanny.
in Vegas?
Yes, and then I went back to Mexico, finished college, and started working on moving here. And yeah, now I'm a citizen.
Now you're citizen.
Yay.
Cool. I'm not quite there.
Almost.
Almost. 3 more years to go. Here you have the elbow. So we have meat inside. We're gonna save. So I'm gonna use a secateur, like scissors you can use on the garden. You have the Japanese scissors that works pretty well too. Those one are easier to use if you want. So you're gonna first break the bones here on the joint.
Yes. Like cut it all the way?
Yes. And we're gonna go through the cartilage all the way. Try to stick the blade against the bones, or you will cut the flesh, right? The meat. So, Helena, why did you start doing Muay Thai? It's not like common for a girl. And
I know. I actually used to do figure ice skating.
oh, you did? as
And
well?
I quit to start doing Muay Thai. And of course, my mom was pretty upset. But I have a friend, and he invited me to a class. And I just thought it was very cool. I fell in love with it.
So that was back in Mexico.
Yes.
How long ago?
9 years.
9 years. Okay.
Yeah. 9 years. And that's when I started doing jiu-jitsu and striking. So I was doing MMA because I wanted to do MMA.
Did you go to a famous gym in Mexico?
No, not really. It was just
It was
a tiny one.
neighborhood gym.
Yeah, it was a whatever gym, but I just continued doing it. And after that, my brother decided to start doing it too. So my mom was pretty upset.
How old is your brother?
My brother's 34.
And he got involved at the same time of you?
No, like a couple years after, but he actually he had like some Muay Thai fights, but also he got really big into jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
So he has a couple jiu-jitsu matches too. But yeah, he stopped, and I just
No MMA for him?
no MMA. He never get to that. He was too scared for that.
Yeah,
Scary.
MMA is tough.
It is scary. Like I have so much respect. I have so much respect for anyone that trains martial arts in general.
So before you, we had Julian Erosa, and Julian has more than 40 fights.
That's crazy. That's so much. Yeah, see,
40 fights pro, so even more like amateur. So yeah, that's crazy.
That is a lot. Yeah.
So now we have everything. Look, you did your first lobster.
Yay.
So they're all apart, amazing, no cartilage, everything is on edible here. And we're gonna save it on the side, finishing the garnish. We're gonna start our ravioli, and the plating is coming.
Okay.
Okay, now we're pretty close. We have the dough made. The
Okay.
sauce is working on. It's smelling good. It's looking good. We are like 10 minutes away.
Okay.
We have time now to see your knife skills.
Oh God, I cut
Do-
myself a lot.
Yeah? Do you know how to use a knife, Rory? No?
No.
Okay. The garnish is leek today. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna separate the green to the white.
Okay.
So I let you use my blade.
use like
just
here?
cut it, yeah.
Okay.
So you want to hold the knife secret. You don't have strains if you hold it too far.
Okay.
So you want to kind of hold, yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Still pretty bad.
Yeah, the leek is huge. So we're gonna save, like I said, in the kitchen we use everything. We're gonna save the green parts
Okay.
to do the foaming and bring a nice touch of green to the dish. And this part will be the stuffing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna separate in two. It's gonna be easier. And you're gonna open it in two. I don't like personally, some people does, this part. It's too bitter for me.
Okay.
So I just release it.
Hey, that was better. Okay. So.
Yeah. And then you wanna just remove the little part. So you're not quiet on the middle, so you just is this part.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's okay.
Oh. Okay.
So then you wanna flip it one side, smash it up a little bit, make it flat, and you're gonna do some little stick, same size.
Oh my God.
So you want to use it as a train, you know, those like, and you
Like
want
that?
to use your finger. See my finger by the time 20 years of using the blade against him. Look, it's fitting perfectly the knife.
Yeah. Okay.
I cannot
so
cut myself anymore.
there. Maybe one day. One day I'll learn.
So one side first, and the other side, that's where you want to use your finger because that's the guidance. So the knife is staying on the position pretty much, and this guy is going backward. So that's how you get the timing, and you get the size you want to see.
Oh Jesus. So there. This is so bad.
That's okay. We're learning.
Fine. You guys can make fun of me.
We're gonna blend it like that. We don't see which one you did and which one I did. Okay, so once again, cut in two. I remove the middle part, smash it, doing some julienne, some stick, not julienne but thicker stick,
Okay.
and one way, flip it the other way. Use your finger to guide your knife. And using like a train and using the blade all the way, you need to hear the blade working.
So like this. See, I can't.
So the next step will be to stew it. So we're gonna start with olive oil. Don't bring any color, and we're gonna use the steam
Okay.
with a lid. So it's gonna cook in its own juice,
Okay.
and that's steaming, like échouvé we call it in French. The flavors stick together and is keeping the nice color. We're gonna salt and pepper, and a little secret will be the truffle oil,
Ooh.
black truffle oil, and because it's easier for you to find at home, truffle oil and give a nice flavor. But if you do have access to fresh truffle, I invite you to use it. So we're gonna use both today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chef, I'm doing terrible.
That's okay. You're learning. Try to use
Like this?
those finger and use the blade against the finger, and like a train, like this. Move backward your finger, and that's the motion you want. So never see, that's where you get cut. Never let your thumb going forward. Always hide it.
Oh God. This is so bad.
That's okay. We won't see the.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
That's the kind of support I need.
So you can actually throw this on the
Okay.
here, and we're gonna stew it with the lid. You can drop the temp a little bit. I don't know what you guys prefer using at home. For the purpose of the video, we're using the induction, so you have better control of the temp. I do like in the service using the stove. The flame is better for me.
Okay.
And now we're gonna cut this, blanch it. Blanch it is like when you wanna bring water boiling, salty, and you just drop it, cook it for 3-4 minutes to keep the chlorophyll stick. So it's gonna be really, really green. And we're gonna blend it and add some cream, truffle oil, and that's gonna be the foam. We're gonna add a little lecithin that's gonna help to keep the foam really beautiful, because when you're working in a restaurant, you have to think the time. Your plating is not the time you're eating, because you have to plate, it's sitting on the pass, server come, pick it up, time to explain the dish, explain the wine, so it's already like 3 minutes.
Okay.
So you want to add some tricks to keep the foam like stable. So you're gonna roughly cut it. That's the results. So roughly cut. I pre-made this, so blanch and ice bath. So you're cooling down in an ice bath. Now we're gonna blend it, add some cream, and that's gonna be the foam.
Okay. What is like this?
Yeah, big chunks. See how it's smelling already? You don't want to let it burn, so you have to take care of it. The steam will.
That smells so good already.
I'm gonna turn down the heat a little bit.
Do you cut all the way down?
Yeah. Actually, this part we could have used it for a little more garnish.
Oh, okay.
But that's fine. That's. See the steam, so it's cooking with its own jus. So you can add some salt and pepper.
How much?
We're gonna add, so just use your fingers and let the salt roll in your finger. Yeah,
Like that?
a little more.
Okay.
Perfect. Same with pepper, just one time. Cool.
Yeah.
And truffle oil, I use French wine, French one that is amazing, Plantain. It's hard to find, though. It's easier for commercial, but you can go to your cooking store, and they have always truffle oil.
Oh,
So see the
I
flavor?
can smell it. I can
Yeah.
smell it already.
So we're gonna let it stew a little more. It's gonna be fondant. That's why we call a leek fondue. It's gonna be melting.
I love the smell of truffle. So good.
So that's the dough.
Okay.
Actually, I made yesterday. Like that, it rests and is ready. So that's not the one we did today, but see, same idea. We did some cubes, and it's like Play-Doh. That's the regular. That's the squidding that we made.
Looks so perfect. We're gonna say I made that.
We can skip the part I said that's from yesterday.
No.
You said that's the one you made. Okay. And now I'm gonna strain the jus. It's 45 minutes, and we're gonna let it infuse. You can use basil, lemongrass, lemon. I use basil and lemon. We're gonna let it infuse, strain it to remove all the bones and the carcass, and then we're gonna reduce it again, add some cream. That's gonna be the bisque. So
Okay.
nice texture. So this is the results you want for the stew,
Okay.
and smelling is amazing. You can see it's fondue, so it's like ready to go. We're gonna use some mold. It's easier to build a ravioli. If you don't have it, that's okay. You can just use the spoon. But for the purpose of the recipe, I made some previously, you know. Okay, so that's the mold. I use the lobster. You can use the part of the tail that don't look good, or a little when you have a claw that is not perfect to put on the plate on the restaurant, you chop it up, or the little the elbow that we did, I chop it up and mix it up to the leg with truffle oil like we did, and we mold it, so let it rest. So now it's pretty solid because it stayed in the fridge, so now it's all together. So I use the spoon to flip it and it stays together, right? So that's gonna be our stuffing from the ravioli.
Okay.
But now the first step, before we use them, we need to lay down the dough that you just made.
Yes, wink.
Preferred. Okay, that's the one you use.
Okay.
So first we're gonna flatten up the dough a little bit.
Jesus.
It's pretty firm, yeah. It was on the walking, so yeah. Maybe try this one.
Okay.
See, cooking is not easy.
I never said it was easy, huh?
So then you flip
That's
it
why I don't do it.
this side and do it a little more. So you wanna spread it out to be able to use the first number, which is 1.
Okay.
Use is 0, but it's pretty much the same. So you wanna give the idea of it's able to go inside the blade. So almost give this shape.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah, cooking is hard. So hard.
I mean, it's like everything. You have to learn the basic,
Yes.
and once you get it, you're able to play around. But if you don't have the basics, then it becomes hard because you don't have any structure. You don't know how to start, where to prep. You don't have any order. So I like to be everything perfect, but so I pre-cut all my doughs, and it's gonna be easier to go through the numbers.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the same for you. And now you're gonna go one by one, the numbers, no matter what it is, but you go from the lowest, so which is 0 for you, and you're gonna hold. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
So okay, you're gonna roll up with the right, and with your left hand, you're gonna use the back of your hand and go through and pick it up on the other side.
So there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the new version of the. That's why in the kitchen it's easier to use because it goes faster. And
Perfection.
perfect. So now one by one number, you're gonna go to the lowest. So thinner the dough is, better it is. But
Okay.
you want to go one by one. So
Now we do
you go through one by one, and then you flip it until you go to the 9.
Okay.
It's a long process, but it's important to make the dough really flat and nice texture, not flexible,
So am I
no
doing
elastic.
0 again or 1?
No, 1 now.
Okay.
So that's the first time you're doing pasta, right?
The first time, yes.
Cool.
I'm enjoying it, actually. I was very scared, but this is fun. This is fun.
Now you have the base, it's pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
It's just you have to follow the path. And so I'm glad you came, because first time you cooking a lobster from scratch,
Yes.
and first time you're doing the pasta.
First time killing a lobster, too.
So I can see that you're taking care of accounts now in town, so you become important in the food scene to promote restaurant. And when did you start this project and why?
I started during the pandemic. One of my foodie friends, she invited me to help her to do some accounts because she had too much work to do.
Okay.
And I already have some knowledge on social media. You know, my personal account, the fighter account. So
Yeah,
she,
it's pretty huge though. You close to 100K, right?
yeah, almost there. It's been a lot of work, but it's fun. I like it. And she just teach me how to take pictures of food and video and stuff. But yeah, I've been, trying to grow my foodie account, my personal account, and I'm glad people are liking it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're doing well. Now try to get this one. Flip your hand, and you put this here. And now with this hand,
Like this.
yeah, and you're going like that way. You avoid any sticking from the dough,
Oh,
because
okay.
if you let it bend, sometime it can stick. Yeah, and then you go down. Yeah, you can drop. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Again.
Awesome. And you go down to the all numbers, 9.
I'm on 8 now.
Actually, 8 will be good because I did 8. So
Okay.
I don't have 9 on mine. You are on 8 already, or you?
No, I was going to do
Okay.
8. That was 7, what I did.
We're gonna do the same with the squidding one.
Okay.
The only difference will be once you've done it, you cannot lay them here. You have to go over and start doing, because if it cracks, if it dries out like this one on the bottom, it's gonna open during the time you're cooking it.
Okay.
So the trick is doing little by little, and we start building right away the ravioli.
Okay.
So get ready, give a nice shape, then take your mold,
And I go back to 0, right?
your stuffing. Yeah, we're gonna use this one
Okay, perfect.
for the purpose of that. So what I want you to do now is to,
Should I move this?
no, that's fine, you
Okay.
can. Oh, you're right, yeah. It's gonna be easier for you. So now you wanna space out the stuffing. So depending of the size you wanna give to the ravioli, if you want a round shape, a square shape, or whatever, but think about to keep the space between the two stuffing, right? So what shape do you want to give to the ravioli? Round?
Ooh, round, yep.
Round?
Those are cute.
So we're gonna use this one to cut around. So knowing that, you know that the ravioli is gonna finish ending up here.
Okay.
So you wanna do the same pretty much here. So that's the space you want between them.
Okay.
So the trick is wrapping the mold, going sideways and going all the way down and twist, flip it.
Okay. Let's see. So bad. No.
Uh-oh, we haven't
I
seen
did that
nothing.
one.
Yeah. So grab the spoon closer to the head, yeah. And then
Okay.
you want can kind of feel pushing, yeah, perfect. That's what you want to see.
Okay.
Okay, try again this one. You got it.
Oh God.
Okay, we need one more. Yeah, grab this one. Oh, this side. This one is a big one. And we're gonna start with one layer, okay? So I'm gonna lay this down really quick. So by the time I'm doing that, this is egg white, the white egg. So you can use water if you want to stick the same.
Yeah.
That's the way to glue the two dough together. So you're gonna go around the stuffing. Make sure that is everywhere, like that is sticking perfectly.
So what made you decide you wanted to fight? Because I think it's crazy. You have to use your hands every day, and if you break a hand, you cannot do your job.
So I follow UFC since I'm 15, 16 years old. I was involved on the Prime. I'm always been around fighting. I have a big brother though. He's five years older than me, and always been around fighting with him. So growing up got more and more interesting by knowing and having the feeling of a fight in a cage or in a ring, and more importantly, understand the fighter world, you know. So I decided to just step into to have this feeling pre-fight, post-fight, and be able, like when I'm watching now TV and I'm watching a fight, I know what I'm talking about, or I know exactly what he's supposed to do at this time, so I can talk. You know, I can say, oh, he's doing well or wrong, or so I can see some people, some fan never did it, so they. Of course, it's a sport that everybody can talk, but they talking about something they never experimented. So,
Yeah.
so that was my first goal, to experiment. And I'm a man of experiences, so I like to try new stuff and try to go as far as I can in the new field I'm practicing. So, did the golf. Now my goal is to be scratch player. Cooking was to be able to be either highest level. So everything I do, I put a point to succeed and going as far as I can. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
So
that.
now we have the top. What we're gonna do is using the cookie cutter and stick it to the lower part.
Okay.
See, and kind of print it like that. You have is glue. Okay, stick it and glue. So all this part, and you want to chase the air, avoid like having bubbles or.
So you start like from
Yes, correct.
here.
And now you pinch, boom. And now with your hand,
Oops, sorry.
with your hand on the middle, yeah, do that, and do it again till the
okay.
yeah. So with a smaller cookie cutter,
Okay.
you wanna kind of chasing all the air out and give the shape.
Oh.
So that works with any kind of filling, right? We did lobster and lake, but any kind of filling, you just drop it in
yeah.
the mold.
See the air. Yeah, yeah.
So what you can do when you have this, I use a straw, that's a bar straw, to roll it up. Or you can kind of open it and chase the air. It's really important to be as tight as you can to the stuffing. And first is a great looking, and if you have any air or any crack, the water will go inside, and then you have a bad results.
Okay.
So now it's perfectly hermetic. See, and we're gonna actually, the way I do it, for me it's easier. We do that and put the one you want to cut around. So one upside down to not cut around. So using the round face, and this one on cutting part, and I twist one time, and that's it. Look. So it's made.
Wow.
And you have a perfect shape. It looks amazing, and is no crack, is no opening. So when you're gonna cook, it's perfectly sealed, and the water won't come inside. So you can do that. Bring back the shape, put this, cut around.
Yeah.
So to store them, I encourage you to have a tray with parchment paper, and don't hesitate to add some more flour on the bottom.
Okay.
Grab spatula and you store them like this.
Okay.
Okay.
So do we cut every
Yeah,
time?
first you do all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. So you want to kind of using your, pushing. This one will seal, the one on the middle will seal perfectly, and the other one will cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you want to kind of give a nice push to seal it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
So don't be afraid to squeeze, because it won't cut the middle. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See the difference.
Yep.
Okay. I think I did.
That's cool. So now you wanna. So that's why it's important to go all the way through.
Oh, okay.
Because if you don't, then you have they're attached. You know. We'll see. But that was your first. Then you got it. See.
Oh, not at that one. Oh,
I
that
let
was
you do this one.
terrible.
Sorry. Perfect.
Okay.
And then you take the spatula, try to avoid to break them, and give them a nice looking if they are not.
Okay.
But I have a lot of friends competing in the highest level and different promotion. I have some in Bellator, PFL. So I'm following them, but like I'm a big fan of Julian Erosa fights. Every time he's putting on the show, you know, like when
I
he's
think. I mean, I'm just gonna say, like, I think girls' fights are better than guys. Like they're most of the time more exciting.
For sure.
And me, I mean, as a woman, like seeing another girl like successing like so much, like in the
Um,
sport that it was supposed to be for men, like it's just so cool.
I mean, like the last fight Khalil delivered for the belts, that was insane, you know.
Oh yes.
He could go and pick to go to the floor when almost dropped Alex, but I feel like he needed to stand up and prove that he can stand up with the best striker in the UFC.
Yeah.
And he did pretty well. And that was amazing to see. I was so excited. And I think the loss he had was not bad for him. He showed hurts. So that's amazing. Okay, I'll let you. You want to go together? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Fast. You take this one. This one first.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then you pinch, and then you go move. Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have one brother and one sister. I'm the middle one.
Yeah, you said your brother is a fighter too. I mean, you got him inside, but
Yeah, he stopped now. He's married, you know. He become an responsible adult, and my sister, she is 20, and I actually started doing field ice skating because of her.
okay.
Yeah,
I mean, Vegas became huge for ice skating, so
it did
You-
the hockey.
yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, I was pretty bad at field ice skating, not
You-
early enough.
Come on, you need more confidence. You said you're a bad cook. I don't find you a bad cook. You said you're a bad skater.
Yeah, on that one, I'm gonna agree. I'm a terrible skater. Yeah, not girly
I
enough.
haven't witnessed this, so I cannot talk. Okay, you wanna brush with
Oh
the.
yes. See, I'm a terrible assistant. I keep forgetting stuff.
That's the commis first duty. Like when you're in the kitchen and you're working with the chef, you have to kind of think ahead.
Oh God.
Sometimes it's not easy because.
Okay, good. Yeah, see, I'm too slow to work in the kitchen. I know you guys
It's
have
been-
to be going.
Imagine it's 20 years I'm cooking, so
That's true.
it would be hard for you to beat me after only one day.
Oh yeah, 100%. But try to be helpful when I'm just here, slow.
You know, and even like I would say I am a master at what I do, and I still have like stress in a competition. You know, I've done chopped and bobby flay, and it's like going in a cage. I didn't see any. Actually, I was more stressed doing the first chop than stepping in a cage. So, because for me, fighting is not my main thing, my main field. So even if I fall or even if I did bad, you know, I didn't care about the judgment. I won't say.
Yeah.
The cooking, that's all I do for living, and so if I fell, that's my whole world collapse. You know, like so.
Yeah, so I guess one of the
You wanna-
things that I like the most of all the fighting stuff is because when you're training, there's people from, you know, different fields.
Right.
Everyone are in there for
Correct.
just like
You can
one
learn
thing
a
in
lot.
common for
Yeah.
an hour or whatever the time they're training. And I do hear a lot of people that like fighting help them, you know, to be better at their own thing because
Yep.
all the pressure and stuff. And I do see it that way. And I do think also like it helps you to respect more everything because it's not easy.
100% agree. Okay, this is the leg that we kept the top, and now we're gonna blend it, and we're gonna add some cream and lecithin, make the foam using the hand blender to foaming, bring some hair. Yep, tell me.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is the bisque that you made. Little recap: we seared the head, had some spices, tomato paste, a little mirepoix, a flambé cognac, and deglaze white wine. Had the water from the cooking of the lobster, and this is our beautiful lobsters, tail, cloves, and elbow. Now you know how to break it down. And the cooking temp, so the cloves, big one 8 minutes, the medium 7, the tail 4 minutes. So now to the base, it's pretty flavorful. It's already like good consistency. We're gonna add the cream and let reduce a little more.
Okay.
So depending of your taste, but you want, I would say a third of the cream to the amount of what you have, and just let reduce. By the time you can start blending it, so using a Vitamix, it's way faster, and it's a great appareil to have at home. I think it costs like $400, but it's really worth it for all the puree and the soup. Perfect.
Okay.
So now it's really thin. You're gonna strain it to remove the fiber and keep only the jus. I'm gonna take it. Thank you.
Just pour it
Yep,
all?
just pour it. So using the ladle, have you used this before? The strainer?
I've seen it on TV.
Just seen a TV show.
Yeah.
So what you want to do, it's pretty high for you, but so what you want to take without fiber, right? Mm-hmm. So you want to go down the bottom, and doing this little motion. Don't go too high because you're gonna spread everywhere. So it's giving you only the not the fiber. So every fiber will stay inside. You see?
Oh yeah.
So okay, this is coming along. Then we're gonna sear it. Okay, now you can see this is the reduction with bisque and the cream. That's amazing. It smells good. It looks
so
amazing. It's beautiful. So that's ready. We're gonna save it on the side. We're gonna bring some water to boil to cook the ravioli. And here you have the leek that you just strained. We're gonna add some cream. I know we're French, we're using a lot of cream and butter, and that's about what you want. Keep a liquidy texture. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna add a little more truffle oil, and we're gonna season it, salt and pepper. Here we have the water boiling. Always salt your water. When you cook pasta, you want salty water.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is pretty good. So here we're gonna cook the pasta. We're gonna save this on the side, and we're gonna emulsify after.
Okay.
And now we're gonna cook the lobster at the same time as you cooking the pasta over there. So bring the high temp, not too high, add some butter, and we're gonna baste the lobster inside the butter. So I love your country. I've been many times to Mexico. Not Mexico City though. But that's probably my next stop. I've done all around the coast, to the Caribbean, to the Pacific, and yeah, I love the food. I love the people. Always great time in Mexico.
Yeah, you're gonna love Mexico City. So much food. So many good places.
Drop the ravioli inside, and you drop your flesh here, your meat. Always start the tail upside down. It's
Okay.
gonna help to keep them straight. So you're gonna. That's amazing.
Okay, I put everything in there.
Yeah, you starving?
I don't-
You see the hand blender? The secret is to have it on one side,
Oh, okay.
and like that you're able to grab the butter and baste it. So now we're gonna season up a little bit. Not too much because it's already salty by itself.
Okay.
So just one side is enough. Now you can flip them and do it on the other side. The same process. You flip them and baste them.
Okay.
By the time we're gonna cook the ravioli, 4 minutes. So they're already cooked, right?
Okay.
We dip them in hot water so they cook. And that was just to reheat them and baste them in butter, give them more flavor. So now you can drop everything here. We have the bisque ready. The ravioli are 2 minutes away. This is the top of the lick. This is the top of the lick that we blended and add some cream, truffle oil, and touch of butter to emulsify and keep some bubble.
There.
Perfect. So we're gonna bring this to boil again.
Okay.
Now you're gonna start plating because this is coming,
Okay.
and I'll let you enjoy your plating.
Oh God, what goes first?
Okay. Usually in a restaurant, the plating, you wanna. I mean, it's cool to have the whole tail, but you wanna make in a gastronomic restaurant easy for everyone to enjoy each bite.
Okay.
So I would do that if it was in my restaurant. Like this. And have this here. And have so pretty much you have the whole lobster here. As I told you, we keep the broken part and the stuff to make the stuffing that we have inside the.
Okay.
So again, this is cool. The ravioli is ready, and I would drop it here.
Oh God. Destroy it. Okay. And there.
Cool.
Okay, not so bad.
So now you want to take the ravioli. I let you take you one. Cool. This is the bisque. So that's pretty much our dressing, I would call it. So you can, either way, in a gastronomic restaurant, we put it on the side and the server drop it on the front of the guests. But that's the taste, right? The taste comes from there. So you can put quite a bit, a lot.
Yeah. Smells so good.
So the leek, the top of the leek, boiled, you blended it, and we had it some cream and a bit of truffle oil.
Yeah.
So now you can see, using the hand blender, I'm foaming it. That's called a foam. Bringing some hair. By the fact there is some dairy in there, is staying. Like I said, you can add some lecithin that will help to keep longer the texture. We're fine now with this because we're gonna enjoy the meal now. And this will bring, see, it's like it's hair. So it gives a nice color and is here as well to hide the imperfection of the dish and the contrast between the green and the black color. It's pretty amazing, right?
Love it.
So let me bring you some more foam.
Okay. Hey, not so bad.
That's amazing. It looks appealing, right?
It does.
And if you have access to fresh truffle, those ones come from France, Périgord. It's called the black truffle, the winter truffle. We are in a restaurant, so we have access of it. So truffle oil is here to give a bump flavor, but this is, you cannot replace the real stuff. So we're gonna do a shaving. Usually we do it on the front of the guest, and it's like a table side thing. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, geez,
Let
I'm
you
doing
put
that.
how much you want.
Oh boy.
So,
Yeah.
2 hours of cooking, we created a gastronomic, actually, dish that I would gladly serve in my restaurant. So, leek fondue. So, ravioli stuffed with lobster, leek fondue with a touch of truffle, whole lobster live before it came, of course, and a shave of black truffle. That looks amazing.
That looks so good.
Let's enjoy it, right?
Yes.